about to see this right now.
Look at this retard.
What's good to all the real ones out there? It's your boy, Real.
Hey friends, as you can tell, we're actually at work right now, so I'm gonna finish up my day and then we'll meet back at the couch for a chat.
Intro!
Good day. I'm a bald veteran with a beard, and as you know, that makes me an internet firearms expert. Hi, I'm Matt. Welcome to 50 Caliber Karma.
And here's the video.
Alright, today we're going to talk about a very special gun for me, because it was my first gun that I bought for myself. So it was the first gun I owned. I grew up in kind of a gun unfriendly house. My mom was a bit anti-gun until I came home one day and said, "Mom, I have a gun and we're going out shooting." And she said no, and I said yes, and we went out and we put a few rounds downrange. And now she likes guns, enjoys them. She doesn't own any of her own, but and she enjoys going shooting now and then with me or going to the single action matches. But, you know, we didn't come here to listen to me prattle on about my family. We came for you to look at my Kimber Custom II 1911 in 45 ACP. I bought this when I was stationed in Hawaii. They were having a Memorial Day sale. I picked it up for about $700, and I love this gun. I don't like it as much as my revolvers these days. I don't enjoy shooting it as much, but I like it because of what it means to me. Now, that's not to mean it isn't a good gun. It is outstanding. This gun shoots better than I will ever be able to, and probably better than most of the people I've had shoot it. And that's not just because it's a Kimber. I mean, Kimbers are good guns. They are excellent guns. They are rock solid out of the box. Not quite custom level, but this one kind of is. Because when I was in Hawaii, I lived next door to a man by the name of Ed Masaki. And some of you may be hearing that name and then think, oh, that's the guy with that dragon gun. He was a legend in the 1911 world for a time. The walls of his garage are lined with awards. And when I handed him this gun and asked him to put this ambidextrous safety on it for me because I knew nothing about it and I'm left-handed, it took him about 2 seconds to have this thing field stripped. He went like that and pulled it apart, and suddenly there were like 9 pieces on the counter. And while he was in there, he cleaned everything up, polished some things up, made it real nice, even though it was nice before. I don't think you'll ever be able to get one worked on by him, but having your gun worked on by a smith of that level is just something amazing to watch when he takes it in his hands. And this gun is amazing to shoot. It is 45 ACP, so it is the best caliber for everything, forever. Sorry, I'm getting a little choked up. It's a little emotional for me, because this was a huge step for me. This represented so much in my life as, you know, an independent adult, as a vet, as a soldier. This was, you know, something I bought to be connected in history to other soldiers who used this model of weapon to protect our country and protect our liberties. Obviously they use Colts, but, you know, this is a spiritual descent. I feel it gives me some sort of connection to that past, which is why I have donned my veteran hat and my unit t-shirt. It's a great gun. I mean, there's only so much I can tell you about 45 1911s that you haven't heard before. If you're here, you have at least seen 1911s, you've heard of 1911s, you know the 1911 fanboys, and I'm one of them. I love this gun, and it holds a very special place. This will never leave my possession. I will never sell it. I hope to give it to my daughter someday, and I hope she cherishes it as much as I do. Oh, you probably want to hear a little bit about the gun. It's got night sights, came with them. They're Novaks. It goes bang when I put my booger hook on this bang switch. It's got an ambidextrous safety, as I mentioned earlier. It didn't come with it. I had to have it installed. And I refinished it myself. Yeah, I know. It doesn't look great, but I let a buddy use it once, and it came back with some sort of huge mar in the finish. And so I could either send it back to Kimber and get it fixed up for $210, or I could go into the garage and hit it with my bead blaster. And I actually really like the way it turned out. It's kind of a color that, you know, if it was a car, they would call it gunmetal, but you don't actually see a lot of guns in this color. But I really like the way it turned out, and I love it. I call it Jezebel. All right, I will see you guys next time. Let me know if there's anything in particular you want me to talk about, you want to hear about. And what do they say? Oh, let's see. Subscribe. A lot of people say subscribe. If you want to, go nuts. If you don't, it's no skin off my nose. As long as you're happy with the decisions you've made.
That is the end. Go home.
If you thought the idiot at the beginning of this video was kind of entertaining, then go ahead and check out his channel, The Shop Productions. He likes to take videos when we're supposed to be working, and then he says dumb things. So there you go. There's a plug.